were created billion years ago. Since we can't really see them in person, here's how to make your own stellar nebula. Here's what you need. You'll need a container with a lid, some sand, and some sunlight. Alright, first, make sure that the container has the lid. Make sure it's secure. Next, apply a thin layer of sand. Make sure you do not apply it to the bottom. Now go outside where there's sunlight and wait for the time to pass by. As time passes by, as you can probably see when you're doing this, there will be parts of the sand floating in the air. This represents the mixture of gases that form nebula features. And now that the sand, now the container is heating up. Ouch! Okay, this represents the temperature of what I'm feeling. Lastly, the container is what represents the sun being warm. Try this out for yourself.
Sunspot is a very large and violent storm.
These are the sources of our sun. If you're dark, then you're from the
The layers of the sun. Corona is the outermost layer, a huge region of gas that has a temperature of 1 million degrees Celsius. Its magnetic field can stop particles that want to escape into space.
The chromosphere is a layer after the corona. It's a thin layer of gas that glows with reddish light that is giving off the hydrogen. Its temperature range is from 4,000 degrees Celsius to 6,000 degrees Celsius.
The next layer is the photosphere. It's the innermost layer. It's made up of gas that has risen from the convection zone. Its temperature is about 6,000 degrees Celsius.
The next layer is the convection zone. Its temperatures are about 200 degrees Celsius. Energy produced in the core moves through the zone through convection.
Next is the radiator zone. It is the zone that surrounds the core. Temperature ranges from 2 million degrees Celsius to 7 million degrees Celsius. Energy moves outward in the form of radiation.
The last layer is the center of the sun, called the core. Its temperature is 50 million degrees Celsius. It is made up of the ionized gas. Because of the sun's large mass, the pressure from the sun's material is so great that the center is more than 10 times as denser as iron. Check it out! Mercury is a small planet of 29 million miles mass, 43 million miles from the sun. Temperatures on Mercury's surface can reach 800 degrees Fahrenheit. It is that hot because it has no atmosphere to retain the heat. Nighttime temperatures on the surface can drop to negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mercury is so close to the sun it is hard to directly observe from Earth except during twilight. Only one spacecraft has ever visited Mercury, the Mariner 10, which imaged about 45% of the surface.
Did you know Venus is the second planet from the Sun? Its orbit is 108,200,000 kilometers from the Sun. Venus is the sixth largest planet. It has a diameter of 12,103.6 kilometers. 95% of the Earth's size. It has been called a sister planet because it's fairly close in size. Earth and Venus are similar in the density and chemical composition. At one time, Venus was thought to be two separate bodies.
On the surface of Venus, the atmospheric pressure is 90 atmospheres. It is composed mostly of carbon dioxide. Its rotation is 243 Earth days, and its orbit is 225 days. Venus has no known satellites but has been visited by several other spacecrafts.
Alright. This is Mr. Callahan, and this is 21, and we are interviewing a scientist. We would like to ask you some questions if you wouldn't mind.
I'd be glad to answer.
What do you think is the most interesting planet in the solar system, and why?
Because Earth is the only planet with life. I find life more interesting than the lack thereof, so I think the most interesting planet is Earth.
Alright. Do you think that humanity can ever leave the solar system and visit other galaxies?
Well, interestingly enough, we do have a probe currently leaving our solar system. So, in the sense that we have sent something to the edge of the solar system, which will, in theory, soon leave it, yes. To answer whether or not I think human beings will leave, I am very hesitant. I think that there's a lot of requirements for things to be done here on Earth, a lot of need for talents to be used here on Earth, resources, money, and I just don't see in the near future, at least, people leaving our solar system. If we manage someday to leave, that would be exciting, but I don't expect it in either of our lifetimes.
In your opinion, how long do you think it would take to start a colony on another planet if we were to land on one soon?
Well, because it is impossible to have faster than light speed travel, which goes to one of your later questions, I do not think they can be done in less than thousands of years. So, since the travel necessary is so great, it would take a very long period of time to set up such a colony.
Alright. Do you think that there will ever be a solar flare powerful enough to affect life, as in you, me, animals, and it be noticeable?
Well, it'd be noticeable to electronic devices. As far as it changing the everyday life of living things, like animals, I doubt it. I don't foresee it in the near future. It seems improbable since I have not seen or heard of any geological evidence of it having happened and having any extinction level significance.
From today, how long do you think it would take for the next massive meteor to actually hit Earth?
See, that seems like a gamble. I don't know. I'm not spending much time worrying about it. I hope it won't be anytime soon. I don't think it will be. It seems at a low probability, again, to be within our lifetimes.
Alright. In the future, do you think there would be a space race between us or two different countries to try to land on Mars first?
I've heard in the news recently about an interest to mine meteors, which seems similar, although meteors are, or can be, relatively close, so it's slightly different. I don't see that happening soon. Hopefully we can get by on the resources that are here on our planet. I do not foresee a soon race to get more of them on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and for the last question, do you think we can develop a system that will let our rockets actually go faster than the speed of light or at the speed of light?
Well, in answer to that, I am a physics teacher. I have a great deal of respect for Einstein, and Einstein says we cannot travel faster than the speed of light. And I'm going to stick with his answer on that. No, I do not think we can.
Alright.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Reporting live from MS11. Back to you guys.
Do you know Mars has an icy surface with liquid water in it? It has one in the solar system called Olympus Mons. It is also 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Mars is a terrestrial planet that consists of minerals containing silicon and oxygen, metals, and other elements that make up rock. Mars lost its magnetosphere 4 billion years ago, so the solar wind interacts directly with the Martian ionosphere, lowering the atmospheric density by stripping away atoms from the outer layer.
Welcome to the Space Show. You're just in time for our terrestrial final round. This Team Mars with 5 points, and the girls are Team Venus with 5 points. question. What are the terrestrial planets?
Team Venus.
Mercury, Mars, Venus, and Earth.
Correct. Second question. Why is Venus known as Earth's evil twin?
Because Venus is about the same size and mass, but its temperature is 860 Fahrenheit.
Correct. Third question. What causes the extreme temperature range on Mercury?
Because of its volcanic atmosphere.
Wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Mars, what's your answer?
The absence of a significant atmosphere and its slow rotation.
Correct. Fourth question. Mars has the largest volcano in our solar system. What is the height and name of this volcano?
Team Venus.
Olympus Mons, and it's 16.7 miles tall.
Correct. This is the final round. Venus has 8 points and Mars has 6 points. Final question. Why are the terrestrial planets given the name terrestrial?
Team Mars.
They are similar to Earth. They all consist of a solid rock with metallic cores.
Correct. I'm sorry, Mars. Your score is 7 points. Team Venus wins.
Oh, man!
Okay.
Congratulations, Team Venus. You won with 8 points.
Where do you want to go for our anniversary, honey?
I'm not sure.
Here?
No.
Here?
We've been there 3 times already.
Fine, here.
Is there anywhere new we could go?
Need to go somewhere new?
Yes.
Got a place for you. Go to Venus.
Wow.
Add some heat. Go to the lava channels.
Ooh.
A day on Venus will never be too short.
Why?
It's equivalent to 243 Earth days.
Wow!
There's no need to exercise.
Why?
Due to the outgassing, just watch the pounds melt away.
That's amazing. Let's go there from now on.
I agree.
Need a place to go? Go to Venus.
Please consider the following. Jupiter, 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 the planet with the big red spot.
What is Jupiter made of?
92% hydrogen and helium.
Did Jupiter form 1 million years ago?
No.
2 million years ago?
No.
Then?
Jupiter formed 4.6 million years ago.
How much would I weigh on Jupiter if I weighed 100 pounds?
264 pounds.
Well, I know a thing or two about Jupiter also.
Really what?
I know Jupiter is not solid like the Earth. It has 66 known moons, and it's the fastest spinning planet in our solar system.
Did you know about 750 Earths can fit inside of Saturn?
Well, did you know that 1,600 Saturns can fit inside the Sun?
Well, did you know that Saturn gives off more than twice as much heat as it receives from the Sun?
Well, you probably didn't know that Saturn's density is 0.687 grams per cubic centimeter, which is way more dense than water.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, now you know.
Did you know?
This has rings and spins lying on its side. This is a large collision early in its formation. It takes 84 years to go around the sun. Its daylight lasts for 42 years, and its next 42 years is darkness.
Its atmosphere is made up of hydrogen, but also contains a large amount of gas called methane. As far as we know, Uranus has 24 moons.
Since Pluto was excluded as a planet, Neptune has now been considered the last planet in our solar system. Neptune is 4,450 million miles from the Sun.
Neptune is 4 times the diameter of the Earth and is made mostly of carbon and methane.
Neptune has high internal heating and surface winds greater than 1,000 miles per hour.
Welcome to tonight's game show. I'm your host, Diane. Tonight's game show is about gas planets. First, I'll introduce our teams. Team 1, Carla and Esmeralda. Team 2, Ivan and Eileen. The winning team will win $5 million. First question. Which planet is the largest gas planet? Correct.
Jupiter.
Next question. How much would an object weigh on Saturn if I was 100 pounds on Earth?
116 pounds.
Correct. Correct. Next question. How long did it take the Voyager to reach Neptune? Wrong.
5 days.
Team 2.
12 years.
Correct. Correct. Next question. When was Uranus discovered and by who?
In 1780, William Shakespeare.
Wrong. Team 1.
1781 and William Herschel.
Correct. Next question. Which planet is smaller than Earth's moon? Correct.
Pluto.
Next question. What is the big red spot on Jupiter?
A birth defect.
Wrong. Team 2.
A storm.
Correct. Who was the first astronomer to observe Saturn's rings?
Galileo.
Correct. Why is Neptune a sea blue color?
Because of its methane gas in its atmosphere.
Correct. Why is Pluto's name now after being disclassified as a planet?
4,340.
Correct. Final question for the winner of $5 million. When were Pluto's 2 smaller moons found?
2004.
Oh, so close. Team 2, it's up to you. You guys
2005.
are the winners of $5 million.
Man, there's nothing to eat. What is that?
It's a Saturn cake.
Why is it floating in water then?
Because it was from Saturn, and Saturn's vessels is water, so it floats in it. Saturn's also a gas bag, which is made out of hydrogen and helium. We also made some edible ones. Would you like to try one?
Yes, please. Whoa.
Oh my
This flavor's
god.
out of the world.
Check it out. Pluto, the planet that never was. Pluto was considered the 9th smallest planet for over 70 years. Pluto is, of course, smaller than Earth. Its diameter is 2,324 kilometers, while Earth is 12,756 kilometers. A day on Pluto is about 6.4 days, and its years are 247 years. Pluto is no longer considered a planet for many reasons. One of the reasons that it is no longer considered a planet is because of its orbital path and is highly eccentric and tilted inside Neptune's orbit sometimes. Another reason is that it is within the Kuiper belt and never cleared out its orbital path. These reasons are why Pluto is no longer considered a planet and is now categorized as a dwarf planet among with Eris, Core, and others.
Oh. Check it out. Mercury's.
Let me do it.
Check it out.
Mercury's elliptical orbit.
Thank you. Let's check it out.
Wait, that makes no sense.
Check it out. Mercury's elliptical orbit takes a small planet as quickly as the Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jocelyn, and this is Denise.
Do you like what you see?
No, I got.
What's up?
Please consider the following. Jupiter, 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 the planet with the big red dot. What is Jupiter made of?
Did you know about 750 Earths can fit inside the set?
Question. Which planet is the largest gas planet?
Jupiter.
Wrong. Team 2. Question. When was Uranus discovered and by who?
In 17.
Question. When was Uranus discovered and by who?
In 1781 and by William Shakespeare. Today's weather on Mars is a chance with cloudy storms and thunder and rock. So you guys don't ever come to Mars because it's a pain in the ass. Look at hey, stop, that's it. Come on. Hey. Cut. I look dang, Alfredo.
Weatherman on the loose.
I got those straight.